Today's guest in my show is one of the most talented men in show business today. Welcome to the show, Mr. Robert Morley.
Oh, thank you very much. How kind of you.
I shall put the life of Robert Morley, the actor and film star, later on in the program. But first, I want to touch on a subject on which I know he has strong views. Having been educated under the public school system at Wellington College, you have some strong reservations, I believe, about the public school system.
Oh, I don't know. I have strong reservations about everybody in education. I don't think that schoolmasters have done a very good job in my lifetime. I'm always longing for them to have a breakthrough and find out how to teach children, or really, I suppose the question is to let the children learn for themselves. You see, a schoolmaster fills a child's mind with knowledge which he's never going to find any use for later. This puts him off learning anything afterwards. A child closes its mind, really, when it closes its school desk. This is very true of the English, I think. But there are beginning to be, I think, I've seen in my lifetime, a vague, shall we say, repentance on the part of schoolmasters, a vague feeling that they must do better, that they must fulfill the purpose of education, which is not to teach children the name of 27 different capes, beginning with a C, but to want to find out what the life and the world and happiness and existence is about.
Right. Your films have been many, with Major Barbara, African Queen, Oscar Wilde, The Young Ones, and Oliver Cromwell, your latest, being only just some of them. At a time when the cinema industry is rapidly undergoing several severe changes, how do you see the future of the cinema in the 70s?
Oh, dear me. Well, I'm an actor, you know. We're not very good at looking ahead. We've taken the money and run, and the money is now gone. I suppose they'll have to start making films again. Mind you, the number of films are made in the world is far more than is needed. You know, it's a sort of surplus. I believe in order to satisfy the demands of the cinemas in the world, it's probably only necessary to make about 300 films a year. And I think probably about 3,000 are made. So it shows you what a sort of overabundance of films there are. There's a sort of mood now in which people haven't got a lot of money to start with say to the actors, well, you row in with us and we'll give you a share of the profits. This actually never works because, as you know and I know and everybody knows, by the time the accountants have done the books, they can make a film or anything else look any way they please, so that, in point of fact, the actors are not likely to see much of the profits in films, in my opinion. But I think that in time to come, the industry will get back a little bit on an even keel. The trouble with the industry has always been that it's been run by people who fundamentally are interested, well, in what most people are interested in, making money, and not in the end product. This has tended to make people appear on the film scene, and make the films, grab the money and run, as I say, of which the actors are certainly as guilty as anyone else.
Well, still with the cinema, you have played so many different types of parts, but is there any particular part or any type of part which you would most like to play?
No, I don't think so. The filming for me is is a means to an end. It enables me to live. I haven't got very much opinion of screen acting. I've never seen anything done on the screen that couldn't be done. Indeed, sometimes has been done by intelligent animals. And, when a film is cut and edited and redubbed, anybody can give a good performance, and conversely, I suppose anyone can give a bad performance. So, I haven't got a great opinion of it as an art form. It's very different to the theatre, I think. Theatre, at least, tends to show an actor for what he is, but a screen photograph can usually cover up his defects and sometimes his good qualities, too.
Well, talking about the theatre, this brings me on to the fact that my research has revealed you have directed a few plays, but I must confess I do not know if you've directed any films.
No, I was never allowed to do that. I dare say really rightly. I don't think I ever wanted to. No, I don't think so. It's a very, very long process. You have to stay with your one production for perhaps 2 years, sometimes longer. You have to cut it and see the mistakes you've made every morning over and over again. It's worse than being in hospital, really, I should think, to be an editor of a film that you've made.
I've read that one of your listed hobbies is the noble art of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Is this dealt with mainly confined to showbiz friends, or do you just talk to anybody as long as it's an intelligent conversation?
Well, I don't think I really can command an intelligent conversation. I'm very fond of talking and listening to what people have to say. I suppose a great many of my friends are actors, but that doesn't stop me talking to ordinary people. I mean, when I say ordinary people, perhaps I ought to say normal people.
I notice you're reading the Evening Post now. Are you a great football fan yourself?
No, I hate all games. Hate them.
This,
I can't bear football.
Does this result from your public school life earlier on?
I think I got a very bad eye for a ball. I never saw a thing. I thought if you're good at cricket and tennis and